you go into a bar where they're showing a soccer game, for instance, and that doesn't make it a soccer pub or a football pub. It doesn't. It's everything else that goes into it. It's the people who go there to hang out, the reason why they go there to hang out. I mean, we have places in town where you can go watch football, soccer, and they aren't soccer pubs. And when the Hooligans Bar was no longer running, we didn't have that anymore.
We were unaware that when we opened up the bar, we operated the bar for 2.5 years. We operated under D4 liquor license, like I said, so we were issued the proper licenses, we were inspected, we were done everything we thought. So we operated for 2 years. We were actually going to open up a barber shop on the very right of the bar called Crew Cuts. We were in business with a guy. It was just kind of an expansion thing. We were just keep going. When he went to do his inspection, they saw in ours, they said that our building was not zoned for assembly, I guess, was how it went. We didn't know that, obviously. We thought that we were obviously operating fine. They wanted a large sum to bring it up to what assembly codes are, and ultimately didn't have the money to do the renovation. We thought somebody would step up and help us. We thought that somebody in the city would come and say, hey, you guys are really doing a positive thing here. What can we do to help you out? Or how can we work this out to make it all right? Is what we were ultimately looking for, and that just never happened. So yeah, just, I don't know. Unfortunate. It's unfortunate. At first I was angry, like a lot of people were, and that was that. But now it's sad. It's sad that everybody comes down here and tells me how they drive by the bar and it's empty, and it's been empty since then. And I tried to explain to the city that you're just going to have another vacant storefront, on North Campus. And what have they had since then? They've had a vacant storefront on campus. We're still in the hole. We're still paying it off.
Do you mind if I ask you how much?
Tons. Lot. Because I'll be perfectly honest, our piece of shit landlord up there ended up suing Grant and I because we spent initially $60,000 to renovate the place to make it a bar, and now he's suing us for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to bring it up the code. Let me tell you, we didn't win in court either. So
you did not win.
No, no, we're paying him monthly. A lot of money. And we really just try and move on from it. We do the Hooligans out of Hendocks right now. It's nothing like what it was. Obviously, we get people down here just because I'm down here, but it's not a soccer bar. It's not what Hooligans was. You know what I mean? People came there to watch soccer. Around there, we opened the bar because we wanted people to feel like it's okay to go watch soccer. It's cool to go watch soccer. You don't have to be the dude at the end of the bar getting made fun of while everybody else is watching hockey and you're the only one sitting there watching a soccer game. There really wasn't that offering on campus back then. That's the main thing we wanted. We wanted people to walk by on their way to class and go, oh, hey, there's guys watching soccer. Looks like they're having a good time. Maybe we could go have a good time and watch soccer. And I think a lot of people found that. I mean, it was awesome. I mean, it was chanting, it was singing, there was, European matches on before you went up to Crew games. People come up there all day. You'd spend 6, 7, 8 hours there before you ever even went to the Crew game. It was the greatest thing ever. You walk right out the back door of the bar. You could see the stadium literally out the back door. You can't ask for anything better than that. So financially, we wrapped up everything we had in it. We believed in it. It was something that we said, okay, here's what we're going to do, and this is how we're going to do it. So emotionally, all my time, a lot of my memories from those years are there. A lot of people's memories are there, And
I remember walking in and thinking, wow, we have a place. Like, this is kind of the soccer bar that I've always wanted to see in Columbus. And I was really, it was kind of moving in a weird sort of way. I mean, I didn't cry or anything like that, but it was kind of moving because you could tell these guys put a lot of thought into it. And it was kind of the culmination of that passion for the team.
And that's why when it had to close, it was unfortunate. You know, I think that's why people felt the effects of it so much, because they did spend so much time trying to make it their bar and their cool thing, their own, you know, part of Columbus. Still hear about the hooligans, you still talk about it, but, you know, is it what it was? Unfortunately, no.